2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Seems like we've been here before. Yes, it is Groundhog Day. And we welcome you to this presentation. And a look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for him.
And you can see how much he's improved as a distributor over the past few years. He takes a lot of pride in his passing. Keeping his teammates involved and being a creator out there is really important.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Chris Bosh is out there with Ingram. Then it's Morant. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Mourning in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The monster out there with Cowboy. Then it's the Kid. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's Wilson in at the 3 slot. On defense, the home team. Here's Mourning. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches.
Oh, what a play!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Good on the three-point shot.
And, you know, really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. You got to get a hand up, or he's going to bury it every time.
A 3 from Leonard. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Miracle Man.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
Out of bounds. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosh touched it last. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Miracle Man. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
McGrady against Leonard. Here's Mourning. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Picked away. Here's Miracle Man. Denied by Morant.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
And here we go. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his second basket of the night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And there's the pass to Bosh. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's McGrady, the kick out to Bosh. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And, of course, there's the Pelicans. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And New Orleans pushing it up now.
You know, Chris Bosh offers a versatility that you got to love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well.
So both teams changing it up here. So we get them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pelicans trail by 8. Inside, and then Bosh with the jam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
And they pick up 2. ABC's got his second basket of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Love dishes to Bosh. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Passes to Thunder from outside the arc. Bosh grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Lee. Here's Lyons. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Lee outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. He lobs it up, and that's going to be a treble. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. In third, the Pelicans.
And these two squads really know how to capitalize on mistakes. When they get going in transition, look out.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Chris Bosh.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Gary. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
No good from Lee.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Pelicans shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Gary, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Rozier lays it up and banks it in.
Terry Rozier showing you excellent body control, converting inside there.
And he dunks it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes off.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Up 9. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin. on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Mourning. Terry Rozier is out there with Anderson. And it's Lyons in at the 4. First free throw is good. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Love outside. Pass to Mourning. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, the interior game of Mourning, really strong, solid, excellent at getting quality shots in close.
Here's Love. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The first free throw is good, and the Pelicans making a change here. And so he makes both from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Mercy, mercy me.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Free throw drops for Leonard. Chris Bosh is checked in for the Pelicans. Leonard hits them both. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. McGrady passes to Morant. Here's Mourning. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Mourning's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant... He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at the monster. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, no, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Morant, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Morant's got his second bucket.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Lets it fly. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And here at the midway point of the year, lots of guys banged up, Clark. Is it hard to decide when to play through and then maybe not to play, when to sit?
Yeah, you know, that's a good question, Kevin. And a lot of times it's about pain tolerance, the severity of the injury. Is it something that you can play with that won't linger on and you don't have the possibility of further injury? Those are the factors that go into playing hurt or playing in pain.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half, quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And the Pelicans making a change here. We've got 1:13 left in the first half, and Anderson kicks to Lee. New Orleans moving the ball around. Now here's Love. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
There's the pass to Bosh. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
And, you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
Here's the monster, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Leonard against Lee. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Bosch, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Bosch. The Pelicans making a switch here. And so Bosch nails both of them. Here's Miracle Man, and he slams it one-handed.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And so it's the home team holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Jason Kidd. Jason, how do you feel about your team's performance?
I feel great. You know, we're sharing the ball, we're making the extra pass, but we're attacking the paint, and if we can continue to do that, puts us in a good seat.
Jason, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Pelicans were playing?
Well, there's no two ways around it. They got.
And now with the second half about to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Cowboy is out there with the monster, and there's Money, and it's Thunder, and it's Rain Man in at the 2-guard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That's foul number 2 for him. Morant surveying the D. From 15 feet away, buries the jump shot. Morant's got 6.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
McGrady outside. And no good. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Rain Man passes to Thunder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. McGrady outside. Misses the three. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's Bosch. And again, no good by New Orleans.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Number 23. 2 shots.
New Orleans making a switch here. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
Out to the right wing. Back to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Here's Miracle Man. Guarded by Morant. Here's Miracle Man. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Concentration on display. This is why McGrady's the top player in my mind. I mean, he makes tough, contested shots inside.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, team dancers.
One shot.
Free throw good, McGrady.
Boy, McGrady, an elite talent. I mean, a remarkable athlete, tremendous bounce and speed and strength, and he continues to get better.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For New Orleans, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. He gets it in there. Morant's got 12 in the game.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the first one drops. Love check in for Tracy McGrady. Leonard hits them both. The Pelicans have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Miracle Man. He's off on that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. 3-on-3. Poke loose. And here they come. Here's Wilson. Oh, what a finish!
Good. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Morant outside. That one's off, still out of sync. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Chris Bosh is checked in for Mourning. And it's Rozier in for Anderson. Rain Man passes to Money, and it's in there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And so it's the home team in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going in. into the break. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are simply running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So for New Orleans right now, Lee out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then it's Anthony, and it's Brady in at the power forward position. Pelicans shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Here's Bosh. It's deflected. Here's Thunder, covered by Lee. Money, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And that'll be 2 free throws. Coming up, officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by. The official.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So Anthony nails both of them. The lights out in this one, 77%. Here's Money. Chris Bosh with the rebound. And the Pelicans with possession here. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
From the wing, it's rebounded by New Orleans. Bosh has got 4 rebounds in this game. Lee outside. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Passes it to Bosh. Back to Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Ingram. Got a hand on it. Here's the break. Oh, Leonard in position. It's stolen by Anthony. That one, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Rozier. The putback, and Bosh able to finish.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Yeah, Nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
There's Lee with the three. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
The Pelicans have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And it's Lee penetrating. Ingram outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Ingram's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pelicans.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Bosch against Leonard. Wilson with the block, and he gets it back. That's good from Anthony. Good on both. Gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And an intentional foul right there.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line, the Pelicans.
Both free throws good from Green. The lights out in this one, 77%. Here's Miracle Man. Here's the monster. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Comes up empty down low. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And they go to the intentional foul. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
At the line, the Pelicans.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
It's rebounded by New Orleans. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Pass to the monster. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. And he commits the intentional foul.
Wilson. That's his first personal.
First one falls for him.
Anthony. Taking 2 shots.
That one misses. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
ABC's checked in for the monster.
Anthony.
So Anthony nails both of them. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Miracle Man, guarded by Green.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
That's good from Green. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Miracle Man. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness.
Does he ever?
That's his 4th personal.
That's good from Anthony.
Anthony. At the line.
And both free throws good for Anthony. Here's Miracle Man, guarded by Green.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
The professor's checked in for Tyler, and he sinks the second. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miracle Man, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Anthony.
And he's good on the second. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's ABC, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Shooting 1.
And so here is New Orleans, and that's an intentional foul.
Number 6. That's his 4th.
Free throw drops for Green.
Shooting for New Orleans. Green.
And both free throws good for Green. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And so they foul intentionally.
Number 6.
And the first one drops.
At the line.
And so he hits both. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And the foul called on ABC. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And both free throws good for Green. Here's the professor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Foul call. Number 35.
First free throw is good.
At the line.
Both free throws good from Green. Here's Miracle Man. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far.